So I found this video of me making a video before I became the older man. Okay, this was done, I think, 5 or 6 years ago. Yes, you can see that I was coloring my hair back then, and I was trying to keep that younger look. Until after COVID, I'd say, like, what the hell am I doing? But the reason I want to share this video is, number one, I want you to see the beginnings, where I came from and how I started with this channel. I haven't even named this channel. I haven't even put this on YouTube. This was just me practicing randomly. And it was just a part of my thought process when I was still doing photography. And I'll show you a few of my photos. For those of you that don't know how deep I was or how good I was as a photographer. Yeah, blowing my own horn. I'll flash a few of my photos as we go. But I just want you guys to understand that this is just part of my thought process. But I want you guys to understand how much experience I've had with trying to help people find proper relationships. Because it goes back well over, 35, 40 years right now. Ever since I opened my first gym at age 19, that was when it really started. Age 19 was my first business and the first gym that I had opened. Shortly afterwards, as more and more people start coming to the gym, and me as a gym owner, I was always asked to help set people up because I was the common thread within the gym. And over the years, and I became a photographer and business owner, and 13 businesses later, I've always kept that role of trying to actually put people together. So I just want you guys to just see me 5, 6 years earlier as I was doing my thing trying to get into YouTube. Okay? Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another session with me, Paul. Now, today I want to talk about a very interesting subject, and it's simply based on the fact that I'm a photographer. What does that mean? That basically means that I'm like a hairdresser, I'm like a personal trainer. I get to interact on a personal basis with a lot of my clients. And it's interesting because being in the fitness industry, being a fashion photographer, I deal with a lot of beautiful women and men, not only in body but in face. I mean, what we in society consider the perfect people to actually be associated with. Now, there's one common theme that always comes up. When I was a personal trainer, 30, shows my age, almost 30 years ago, it basically, the story is the same whether you're a personal trainer or not. Paul, you meet so many beautiful people, man. Can you set me up? I'm single and, I'm looking for someone who's, more my type and beautiful. And they always pick out some girl or guy that, that I've photographed and I've displayed on Instagram. And it's amazing the stories are so similar because a lot of them and a lot of these people are the models that I'm actually shooting. So these are beautiful people. These are amazing people who actually should have a significant other. Why is it that these people are single? This is always the issue that I had to deal with. And over the past 25 years of doing this, interacting with beautiful people, I've come to a very simple, basic conclusion, and I want to share that here with you. Most of these individuals are looking for the unicorn. Most of these, and that's number one, most of these individuals are so focused on their objective of being the most beautiful and being the most sexy, having the best abs, and that is a self-centered focus. In other words, you really don't have time for anyone else. So you're asking for a relationship or wondering why your relationships aren't working when all it is, it's about you. That is not a relationship. So of course you can't hold a relationship. If every restaurant you go to has to have the right amount of carbs, they don't cook the right food, and your partner is just a normal guy, it's not going to work because it's all about you. That person have to constantly compromise for you. If you have to get to sleep for a certain amount of hours and your partner just want to sit up and have a glass of wine and eat some crackers or have some ice cream, some popcorns at the movie, and you can't indulge in these things because you are shredding or you drop your carbs or whatever the fact is. Point is that it's all about you. So of course you say to yourself, well, I need somebody like me, somebody that have the same sort of lifestyle. That doesn't work out either, usually. Now, of course, I'm generalizing. because you now have two people who are saying, hey, it's about me. No, it's about me. Okay. Even though you understand each other, you're pretty much living separate lives because both of you are never in sync on the times that you are either shredding, bulking, etc. It's always about me and me. So you got two separate me's, and it's very seldom that these two selfish individuals, and I say selfish because it's self, it's all about self, actually tend to compromise. If they do, it's great, but it's rare. So my point is that if you guys want to actually have someone in your life, you literally have to understand that a relationship is all about two people. And there's a lot of compromising that has to be done. And something have to give. Unless you have a submissive and a dominatrix. It's more of a sexual term, but you get my point. It's just that is that one man or that woman that says, yes, honey, don't worry, I'll carry your gym bag and go to the gym with you and, spot you, and it's not about me, it's about you because you're the one. Yes, if you get that person, great. But usually, when you're a strong person, you're a strong woman, you don't usually gravitate towards a weak person unless you want to dominate that person. Especially if it's a woman, if it's a strong woman. Most men don't want that. If it's a strong man, then usually it's a woman who is not as hard and as, in shape as you are, or willing to focus like that, then eventually you'll get bored because it's that hot girl in the gym that's, showing you her abs that you might, make the mistake of messing up on. But I digress. Point is, it's all about relationships. Second, let's not talk about the fitness industry. Let's just talk about the average beautiful woman, beautiful model. She's all about the beauty. And, she's in her mid-30s, early 40s, late 40s. Never been married, never had kids, but constantly looking for that unicorn. I'm coming back to this is the unicorn issue I'm talking about. Now, what is that unicorn? That unicorn is the man who doesn't come with any baggage. He's successful, he's in his 40s, never been married, don't have kids, and he's looking for a woman who's just as sharp and just as smart. That is a unicorn. The reason is because if a man is in his late 30s, 40s, and 50s, more than likely he has gone through those parts of his life where he's met a beautiful woman, gotten married, and had a few kids. And so this man that you're talking about, this unicorn, is probably someone who has some other issues. He's so focused on his career that he doesn't focus on a relationship, have no relationship skills, don't compromise for a woman. Simply, it's all about earning the big money, showing off with the nice cars and taking the trips, etc. And that's fine if you want to be that type of woman that just wants to hang out and be second base to a man who's made his career his life. But on the other hand, you can't get that full compromise where a man is all about you. Sure, he could shower you with gifts if that's what you want. If you want to be paid for, fine, because that's the reality of what will happen. But if you're looking for a man, who's there for you as well as there for his job, something will have to give. Simple. There is a happy medium, but point is, it's a unicorn you're looking for. Second type of issue is that woman that's looking for her prince. Drives me insane because Cinderella, Snow White, all of these stories that we're told as Westerners growing up. Women tend to grow up and have these ideas that a man should be there to take care of her, etc. Apparently that still exists. And this woman is waiting for that man, and it's not a beautiful thing to do. But I want to talk a little bit more about the unicorn, because a unicorn also occurs in men. If you're looking for a woman without baggage in her late 30s, early 40s, and 50s, without baggage, you're sadly mistaken. It's not going to happen. It means that no one wanted her, or she has so many issues that she's not worth the effort. And I say that really, I hate saying it, but it's something that we got to say. It's just that those people that are following those categories usually are not the individuals that really want a relationship. Simple. Look forward to your comments. Give me some feedback on what I'm saying, and let's have a discussion. All right. Cheers.
Let me know your thoughts.